Let's go. Trending football transfer news and rumors today is just absolutely massive. If you just join me, this is Ashili. We give you more details on the transfer news. Yeah, Manchester City have completed their deal. Chelsea is still on it for sure. And £116 million is trending in the market today, or trending in football news today for sure. And we'll give you much details. Yes.
He done it!
Yes, if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and your opinions are highly welcome. And for sure, one may ask, what is the £116 million deal we are talking about? Yes, of course, this has been trending for so many days. People thought it was lies. People thought it wasn't true. People thought it wasn't gonna come true. But hey, Elliot Anderson, Manchester City have officially completed the signing of Elliot Anderson in a deal reported to be worth of £116 million. One of the headline transfer of the summer is here for sure. First of all, one season for Elliot Anderson. Look at his price tag. And no one would dispute the fact that yes, he's an excellent player. He showcased it in the World Cup. Thomas Tuchel relied on him in his midfield pair with Declan Rice, and he absolutely delivered. Played every game in that tournament, battled with every world-class player out there. Do you think that amount, £116 million, worth buying for? Or do you think Elliot Anderson worth that amount, £116 million, compared to Morgan Rogers' price tag of 117, possible 1 million difference? What do you make up of these two transfers? Because Chelsea have also completed the deal of Morgan Rogers. We had a video about that. You can go and check it out for sure. So compare two players, who actually make the better deal, Manchester City or Chelsea? Both of them. Is Anderson worth that amount, or Morgan Rogers worth that amount? And what impact would they make in various clubs? Yes, for sure, with City, you will see stability, because we see Rodri have been last for the couple of seasons. He has not been able to play full season for Manchester City. So for them to get Elliot Anderson over there, I probably understand. It was needed. It was needed for them to get a strong midfield as well. Rodri is not absolutely getting better in all matches for them. Well, let's compare what is really gonna be happening for sure. And don't forget, let me know the difference. Let me know who actually worth that. Do you think Anderson worth that amount, or Morgan Rogers worth that kind of amount as well? Let us know. Now let's continue. Yes, the transfer deals is not even over yet as we deem it necessary. Clubs are still preparing to get into the market for sure. You will see a lot of deals coming on. And don't forget, Aston Villa also have signed Alejandro Garnacho on a loan deal while continuing to strengthen their squad after early additions. Remember, the likes of Morgan Rogers left the club for sure, and hey, they need replacement. Do you think Alejandro Garnacho will be able to make it happen? Let's see. What do you think about that? There is a loan with obligation to buy. Do you think at the end of the loan deal, Aston Villa will be ready to play to buy Alejandro Garnacho, or do you think he will revive his mentality, his skills, where he absolutely, his season at Chelsea wasn't that bad though, but then let's see what Unai Emery will turn him to be. He will turn him to be a beast of a footballer, or maybe turn him to be the flop, as we all know, because we know he's still a young player. He can survive. He has experience in the Premier League. Come on. He played with Manchester United. And Chelsea bought him worth of 40 million for sure. And don't forget, United still have 10% of their share in Ghana too. So he played with Chelsea as well. But the question mark here is, will he be able to survive it will he be able to survive it under Unai Emery in Aston Villa? Yes, I hope he did it. I hope he will do it for sure, and he will absolutely perform very, very well for sure. So let's continue. Yes, Arsenal, the Gunners, have confirmed the signing of Greek winger Christos Tzolis or Tzolis, whichever way you pronounce it. But then Arsenal have completed the signing of Christos. And from Club Brugge, in a deal reported at around 34 million. Yes, it's a good deal for Arsenal. 34 million with a winger. Yes, they've been looking for a winger. Yeah, after missing out from Morgan Rogers, some people believe that, yeah, Christos is replacement for Morgan Rogers. But did you believe that? Let me know what you think. Yes, with Christos, absolutely replace what Morgan Rogers could have accomplished in Arsenal. Don't doubt me. I'm not saying it's a bad deal for Arsenal, but guys, let's look at this. Morgan Rogers with 117. Arsenal said, it's too expensive. We are not going to get that. We need a player. So you need to also see Arsenal perspective. Yes, you need to see Arsenal perspective as well, because do you think if Morgan Rogers come there, will he be getting the playing time? Well, they still have a lot of players at that side who could actually compete with Morgan Rogers. But according to the player, choose Chelsea in place of Arsenal. And this is what Arsenal is getting. So let's watch out for the season. And so when the season begins, it's going to be between Morgan Rogers and also Christos Tzolis. Yeah, let's see what is going to happen for sure. Guys, we can't forget about Barcelona have completed the signing of Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund on a 5-year contract. Yes, if you hear me well, yeah, the deal has been penned. It's a dream come true for Karim Adeyemi. 5 years contract. And hey, I love the way they actually unveil him for sure. If you watch the video, shout out to Barcelona. Yeah, they need that. Yes, this club shows that, yeah, they leave Rashford for sure after Rashford wonderful long spell, long season low spell with Barcelona, have done a lot of massive scoring and opportunity. And I think it was a massive deal for Marcus Rashford and Barcelona. But at the end of the day, Barcelona said, nah, we cannot pay that amount. But hey, they have signed Karim Adeyemi. And not that, they also signed Gordon as well. Gordon, yeah, they also signed him as well. So Barcelona is ready to spend this season. For sure, they are still looking at a big deal coming in for Barcelona. If you're a Barcelona fan, yes, you should be clapping for Barcelona. Even though Arsenal wanted to disrupt their signing of Alvarez, but then Barcelona is optimistic. Yes. So if you're a Barcelona fan, hey, you should be smiling because a massive striker is coming on your way soon. So let's see what could possibly be happening next. Newcastle United are close to completing a move for Moroccan midfielder Aladji Bamba. Aladji Bamba. Yes, club for Newcastle United. Yes, Aladji Bamba is a young talent. So after all, Newcastle United have lost a lot of players to the transfer window last season, and this season still continue to lose because Arsenal said, yeah, you're captain. Even though we haven't absolutely contacted you yet, but we've already contacted and had agreement with your captain, Bruno Guimaraes. Yes, Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, we'll be moving to Arsenal. The deal is coming on. And Newcastle United, I don't think they can be able to stop. We need to open up to Arsenal to let him go. The player wants to go, yes. But then with Aladji Bamba, Newcastle United are not just buying him because they want to buy. It's a continuation of their focus on young talent. Yes, they are looking forward to their talent. They need to also buy like Chelsea, young talent. So their focus is now on young talent to groom them. What do you think? Is Newcastle United not making profits already? But Gumares leaving could actually hunt the club a lot. So they need a lot of replacements. So watch out for Newcastle United in this transfer window as well. So, guys, yes, Chelsea are expected to complete the signing of defender from Crystal Palace, Maxence Lacroix, with his medical reportedly taking place today. Crystal Palace probably didn't actually want to sign this player for sure. Yeah, I think this one, we should clap for Chelsea. Yes, since last season, yes, if you remember, Enzo Maresca, his cry has been a defender. I need not like any defender. He need an experienced defender who could absolutely transform his defensive line, because we know that Chelsea conceded a lot of goals last season. But prior to that, I think they pardoned ways and they could not actually make that signing. But possible Chelsea owners said, now we are giving all opportunity to the new manager, which is Xabi Alonso. Yes, Alonso is making the decisions. I don't know, but that is what has been said. Yes, that's what has been said. Alonso is the one making all the decisions. Yes, they've been making a lot of transactions within each other. There's a good relationship between club to club as well. But guys, let me know your opinion on Lacroix. Will he be able to transform Chelsea? Let us know in the comment section for sure. Real Madrid are reportedly pushing to sign Rodri. Madrid is pushing. Rodri is a World Cup winner. Real Madrid are solid with this one. Do you think it's going to be happening? But according to reports, the player is not fit. But Real Madrid is still pushing to sign Rodri. Meanwhile, certain players are crying for this opportunity. It's not happening. Certain players want Real Madrid to come for them. It's not happening. Real Madrid going for Rodri. Yes, Real Madrid going for Rodri. And guys, let me know what you think about it. Do you think that's why Manchester City have landed the 160 million Anderson deal? Let me know your opinions. Do you think Rodri will be leaving Real Madrid, Manchester City, because his favorite coach is no longer there? But Pep Guardiola have left the club by the end of last season, and now Enzo Maresca is the new manager. Can he convince him to stay? Let us know in the comment section for sure. I told you the transfer window isn't finished yet. A lot of massive deals are still coming on your way. Meanwhile, Manchester United to exploit midfield enforcement with Eduardo Camavinga and Sander Berger among the names linked. But Madrid, are you leaving Camavinga already? I don't think this deal is gonna be possible. Yes, looking at the other side for sure, this deal will be massive for Manchester United, but then already signed two midfielders for sure. Already signed two midfielders, and to add another midfielder, I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the project is, but I don't think Real Madrid, with their right senses or with the right decisions, could probably allow Camavinga to go, because these boys still have a lot of potentials in him. And I don't think Jose Mourinho will probably release a player like Camavinga who still can grow. And let me know your opinions for sure. Yeah, transfer news coming on your way. Bayern Munich and PSG are both being linked with Charles de Ketelaere at Atalanta. Yeah, the boy, after a wonderful season, I think Bayern and PSG are battling to end his signature. And also, Aston Villa and Newcastle United are monitoring the situation in Manchester United. Yes, the situation of Mason Mount at Manchester United. While Manchester United remains active in the transfer market, buying midfielders, they forgot they have someone like Mason Mount. Yes. So Aston Villa and Newcastle United are saying, no, if Mason Mount, this is a Champions League winner player who has been to Manchester United. I don't know whether should I describe it. He has not been lucky at United, or maybe he hasn't been that elite Mason Mount we used to know at Chelsea. So here is the case. Aston Villa said, oh, yes, maybe we can still revive him in a way. Aston Villa and Newcastle. So which one would Mason Mount choose? Let us know your opinions. Which club is better for Mason Mount between Aston Villa and Newcastle United? Because both are monitoring the situation of Mason Mount. And guys, let's take to other news for sure. Newcastle and Liverpool are preparing tributes to club legend Kevin Keegan, and following news of his passing for sure. This is a wonderful news. It's always great to remember your legends, and this is one of the reasons why I love the game. Hey, let's pay tributes to the person as well. Clubs across Europe are intensifying business as the summer transfers window enters a busy phase, with several major deals expected to be finalized over the coming days. And we are not going to leave you unnoticed. We'll be giving you every detail and aspect that is going on in the transfer window. Shout out to Sky Sports. Shout out to Fabrizio. Shout out to Austin. David Austin is absolutely one of the guys that are feeding us with this information. And guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your time. And hey, every single football player out there, if you want to make the move right now, because the days are numbered, and give us those information. Thank you very much for watching. This is Ashili Sports, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao.